The old one's out. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Good evening. I'm Heather McDaniel, the Administrative Director for the Tompkins County Industrial Development Agency. I will conduct today's public hearing and record the minutes of the hearing. IDA board members present are Rich John, Martha Robertson, and Mike Sigler. We are here for a public hearing on the City Harbor project. This hearing is being held in pursuant to a public notice published in accordance with Article 18A of the General Municipal Law in the Ithaca Journal on February 18th, 2020. The purpose of the hearing is really to afford the general public an opportunity to make statements and comments on the application from City Harbor LLC for financial assistance from the Tompkins County IDA. The project is located on a 4.35 acre parcel at 101 Pier Road and 702 Willow Avenue in the city of Ithaca, and generally consists of the construction of two 5-story mixed-use buildings consisting principally of 96 rental housing units, commercial retail space, and a restaurant, along with site improvements including 1,700 linear feet of waterfront promenade, publicly accessible, a paddle park, and larger pocket parks. The financial assistance contemplated by the IDA will consist generally of exemption from property taxes that will be offset in part by contractual payments in lieu of taxes by the company for the benefit of the affecting taxing jurisdictions. Also an exemption from the state share of the mortgage recording tax, and exemption from local and state sales and use tax. Comments presented at this hearing will be taken into consideration by the Tompkins County IDA as part of their consideration of the application package as a whole. I'm going to ask the applicant to give a brief overview about the application and the project, and then start calling on speakers. If anyone is present that wanted to speak, I've got a speakers list here. I'm going to introduce Costa Lambro, one of the project partners.
Okay, hello, I'm Costa Lambro. I'm here to introduce the project. There's 3 primary partners: Lambro Real Estate, Edger Enterprises out of Elmira, and Elizabeth Ambrose, Bridges, Cornell Heights, and a few other things locally. As Heather said, the project consists of primarily residential units, 96. Majority of those are 2-bedroom, larger than market units. There's also a restaurant on the ground floor, as well as tenant amenities. We anticipate several upgrades to the surrounding area as well, including on the golf course. And in conjunction with this project, Guthrie Medical Group is also bringing a 3-story medical office building. They'll be built at approximately the same time, but they are not applying for any kind of abatement. That's kind of it.
Thank you. In order to give everyone ample opportunity to speak, I'm going to request that speakers keep their oral presentations to no more than 3 minutes. I will ask each speaker to come to the front of the room. As of January 1st, all of our IDA meetings are being live streamed, so if you can come to the front of the room, face that way, we can see you on camera. Face the front of the room. Please state your name and address. If you're appearing as a representative of an organization or governmental entity, please identify the organization and state its address. If you wish to submit a copy of your comments for the record, you are welcome to hand them to me. And finally, I want to remind everyone that the purpose of this hearing is to afford you an opportunity to make comments about the request for financial incentives from the Tompkins County IDA. It's not a question and answer session. If anyone wishes to see the application materials, I've got a copy here. You can also view them in our offices at Tompkins County Area Development. During office hours, Monday through Friday. They're also available on the Tompkins County IDA's website under projects. I'm going to call the first speaker on the list, Teresa Alt.
Hi, am I holding it right? I'm Teresa Alt, 206 Eddy Street in the city of Ithaca. This is a pretty good project, but I don't think it rises to the community value where it should get a tax subsidy. Green features are great, but they are an investment. They will increase the future value of the property and protect it from the need to retrofit when climate change becomes even more of an emergency and gets reflected in stricter laws. Yes, you need money to do it now, but the money should come in the form of loans rather than tax abatements, because, as I said, it will be repaid. What's missing is what we in the city really need, and that's affordable housing. It's nowhere in the application. It isn't even asked for, and I see there's a kind of technicality. You aren't applying for CTAP, only for the green abatement, and so the city's requests, aren't being heard. But development that pushes working people out of the city is not environmentally sound, and that's a reason not to subsidize it. Thank you.
Okay, my next speaker is Stephanie Heslop.
I am categorically against tax breaks for luxury development. Trickle down is not a thing. I have no doubt that you'll have no problem getting tax abatements for this because I've been to enough of these meetings, but I do believe that Democrats giving tax breaks to the already wealthy is not going to be a thing we're going to see for too much longer. So I guess developers, get your tax breaks while you can.
Thank you. And next I have Julie Crowley.
Hi, I am representing the Friends of Neumann. I come before you today as spokesman for the Friends of Neumann. We wish to voice our support for the City Harbor's tax abatement request. Friends of Neumann is a 501c3. I ran over here from the wrong building, so excuse me. 501c3 established to preserve, promote, and enhance the golfing experience of the Neumann Municipal Golf Course. We have established collaborative partnerships with organizations and private developers like City Harbor Group, and it is our intent to represent the Neumann golfing community and to be a voice in matters that affect the course. Friends of Neumann has been working with the developers around Phase 1 design and construction concerns that impact the golf course. The golf course is the nearest neighbor to the project, and we are pleased with how we have been welcomed into the process by both the developers and the city. We recently helped resolve issues related to the location of the 9th green. Phase 2 is of great interest to the golfing community as it includes a proposed building called the Neumann Community Center, NCC. The building will be a shared facility that will serve the boating community as well as fuel sales and provide golfers with a pro shop. In addition, the building would have a shared sports bar/restaurant for informal dining and snacks. It is exciting to think about the potential for this entire project holds. Of course, as golfers, we welcome the prospects of a new clubhouse, but more important, this is a chance to create opportunities for community engagement on a neighborhood level. City Harbor will bring perhaps 300 permanent residents to the waterfront, along with many visitors drawn to the area by the farmers market, the waterfront trail, Stewart Park, and of course the Neumann Golf Course. The community center could offer a wide range of activities from live music to special events such as nature walks and painting classes. The possibilities are truly endless. And as an added benefit, the new residents would find all of this within easy walking distance and cut down on traffic. There are 4 reasons why we support the proposed tax abatement for the City Harbor project. Number 1, the City Harbor's waterfront housing complex will fulfill the city's vision of creating urban density and walkability. In addition, it creates greater access to the waterfront with plans that include small shops, pocket parks, a boardwalk, boat slips, and a kayak launch. There's literally something for everyone of all ages. Number 2, this project will ultimately add millions of dollars of assessed value to the tax rolls on land that is currently underdeveloped. The tax abatements have become a common tool to encourage economic development. It is a way for the community to show appreciation for the efforts of the developers and seems a fair trade for the risk they are incurring. Number 3, this project will employ a significant number of skilled tradespeople and create lasting jobs in the food and beverage industry once the restaurant is open for business. And number 4, we applaud the City Harbor's commitment to going green. Their innovative approach to using wastewater heat as an energy source is just one example. In conclusion, we hope your organization will grant City Harbor's request for a tax abatement. We see the project as creating a new vision for Ithaca as it opens the waterfront to even more visitors and residents. It also represents a tremendous opportunity for the golf course to grow its membership and assume a larger recreational role in our community.
Okay, is there anyone else present that wishes to speak regarding this project this evening? Thank you all for coming, and I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing. Thank you.